All right. Here we go, back again on the other side of the coin.
All right, welcome back to the other side of the coin, ladies and gentlemen. We've got the final watch along before the World Cup, final watch along for obviously Premier League. There will be watch alongs during the World Cup as well, so don't worry about that. Can't wait, actually, to be honest. Really looking forward to the World Cup. We're going to get into the lineup. This lineup, wow, looks a bit shocking to me, to be honest, but it is what it is. Let's hope Chelsea does the job. What is the expectation? I suppose the expectation is not huge for this particular match, but we need to finish the World Cup with a win. I mean, there'll be 5 games without a win. It seems like it doesn't matter anymore. It seems like the mood at Chelsea Football Club, we're just flowing. We're just flowing with things lately. And how low do we have to fall before we start clicking into gears? We'll figure things out. Smash the like button, guys, before you come in. Really would like to see a hell of a lot of likes today. 500 likes as the target, which would be fantastic. And we're very, very close to 18,000 subscribers. So if we can get to 18,000 subscribers, I think it's less than 40 away from 18,000 subscribers, which would be much appreciated. So let's go and do that if you haven't subscribed to the channel. Hopefully we get an entertaining match for Chelsea, not for Newcastle. There's some interesting results that has happened overnight. Man City lost, which is quite mad. Leicester obviously won. Spurs came back from behind. Rivals keep winning. Liverpool won as well. I'm pretty sure Liverpool's not now ahead of us. Let me just have a quick look. Yeah, I'm pretty certain that Liverpool probably is ahead of us. We'll bring up the lineup very, very soon. Give me 1 second, guys. Yeah, Liverpool sixth. They've gone ahead. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. All right, let's bring up the lineup, ladies and gentlemen. This is how we've set up. There we go. The Chelsea lineup, ladies and gentlemen. Edouard Mendy in goalkeeping position, much anticipated. Trevor Chalobah, Koulibaly, Cesar Azpilicueta, Jorginho, Kovacic, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Lewis Hall. And it's really good to see Lewis Hall start for this particular match. Very, very excited. As you can see here, Ryan. Good to see you, Ryan. Yeah, I didn't expect Lewis Hall to start, but it's good to see that he started. Yeah, good to see that Lewis Hall started, which is fantastic news. 3 at the back. I mean, this is what they're saying. Trevor Chalobah, Koulibaly, Cesar Azpilicueta is 3 at the back. Do you guys think it's 3 at the back as well? I get the feeling maybe it is, with Ruben Loftus-Cheek being as the wing back, and then Lewis Hall being the left wing back. Jorginho and Kovacic in the middle, and then up front you've got Amanda Broja, Mason Mount, and Conor Gallagher. Yeah, let's have a look, man. Let's check this out. This is the Newcastle lineup, ladies and gentlemen. Nick Pope, Kieran Trippier, Sven Botman, Fabian Schär, Dan Burn, Joe Willock, Sean Longstaff, Bruno Gomes, Joe Linton, Chris Wood, Miguel Almiron. It's a very, very strong team. I don't know, man. How you guys feel about this lineup, man? Mendy, Chalobah, Koulibaly, Azpilicueta, no Silva. I wonder what. I get the feeling some of these people, they've been rested for the World Cup. They really are. I think they've been looked after. But then again, Kovacic is going to the World Cup, so why isn't he being looked after? Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Lewis Hall. Where's the creativity coming from, man? Where's the creativity coming from? I'm really, really worried. Let's see what happens. Okay, let's see what you guys have to say. I like this setup because we can easily revert to a 4-3-3 or even a 4-2-3-1 with Ruben Loftus-Cheek as the right mid. Yeah, perhaps that's the case. Ruben Loftus-Cheek is about to be exploited so hard. Sorry. Oh, my days. Tite called Potter not to use Thiago. Yeah. Probably Tite called Potter not to use Thiago. Who knows? Why not use, I don't know, man, Christian Pulisic? Like, what has he done not to deserve a start in this particular game, man? What's happened to Sterling? This is the bench, ladies and gentlemen. Bettinelli, Thiago Silva. So Thiago Silva is at least in the bench. Marco Correa, Christian Pulisic, Zakaria, Hakim Ziyech, Kai Havertz, Omari Hutchinson, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. I mean, the bench is pretty strong. Maybe some of these players will come off the bench. I'm pretty certain they will come off the bench, obviously. But no Sterling. I don't know what's happened with Sterling. Maybe he's picked up a slight injury and they don't want to take any risk with Sterling. Rojo Park, thank you so much for the super chat, my man. How is Ruben Loftus-Cheek starting? Awful, keeps getting minutes. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know, man. This lineup does not give me any type of confidence, man. It really doesn't. Mount and Loftus-Cheek, again, what's changed? We have gone back to Lampard's second season. Mount undroppable, yeah. Mason Mount, it doesn't matter, regardless. As Yunus said in his recent video when he went and saw Chelsea train, that Mount is an excellent trainer, and this is why he keep getting picked. He trains well, so it's very difficult not to pick to pick Mount. He trains the hardest out of everyone, so he keeps starting. Sterling not feeling well. Sterling is ill and Cucurella not well. Fair enough. That's probably why, which is all right. This illness seems to be hitting players quite regularly these days from different clubs as well, not just from Chelsea Football Club. So yeah, Armando Broja, I hope he does well today, man. I hope he can bang in some goals. Like, we need something, but where is the chance going to be created for him? Mount, Gallagher, Lewis Hall. I'm hoping he can get into some attacking position. It's a good look that Lewis Hall is starting. I think we all, as a Chelsea, the entire fan base, we were looking forward to Lewis Hall to start, which is great. Ruben Loftus-Cheek. When I look at this team, ladies and gentlemen, I'm like, it does not excite me one bit, man. There's a lot of responsibility on Mason Mount to do stuff and Conor Gallagher to do stuff, but then they'll need help from Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Lewis Hall, Kovacic. Oh, man. It's all a bit mad. Newcastle lineup. They're a good team, man. Joe Linton, Chris Wood, Miguel Almiron. They're probably going to get their creativity coming from Bruno Guimaraes, Joe Willock. They're going with a 4 at the back. Kieran Trippier is a creative player for them as well. So let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens. Match is about to start in about 12 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. LKK, thank you so much for the super chat. You could comment. Would have appreciated a comment, but it is what it is. Let's see what you guys have to say. Now, this lineup hasn't got enough creativity. To be honest, unless if you really think Mason Mount is a bit of a creative player, then besides that, yeah, I don't know where the creation's coming from, man. Why is Pulisic or Ziyech not starting? I don't know, man. I don't get this whole thing about Christian Pulisic not starting. I don't understand. He must not train well. He really must not train well, Christian Pulisic. If he trained well, I think he probably starts. It's like the Mason Mount thing. How does Mason Mount on a consistent basis keep starting? Mason Mount in the last couple of matches is not played well. I don't know how he keeps starting, man. It's mad. Another day, 3 at the back formation. When will this madness stop? The only thing I can think of, going back to the formation, is maybe Azpilicueta as a right back and Lewis Hall as a left back, and perhaps Ruben Loftus-Cheek in the middle. That's the only thing I can think of. Yeah. The other obviously alternative, or the most obvious answer, is 3 at the back, Ruben Loftus-Cheek as a wing back, and Lewis Hall being as a left wing back. So we'll see. It just doesn't get me excited one bit, man. This lineup sums up the season. This is the trust the process lineup. Trust the process lineup, man. It's incredible. Yeah. Let's see what else you guys are saying. This match better be worth my sleep. Yeah, man. Look at the time. Look at my time. 4:20 a.m. 4:20 a.m., man. It's incredible. Stuart G, good to see you. If we lose today with this team selection, I don't care. I'm going to be Potter out. I don't think we can be Potter out, man. I really don't think we can be Potter out. I think we're looking forward to post-World Cup, and I think we're looking for the January window to bring in some players. And after we bring in some players, maybe that's when we can start making some assessment about this team. Fasten your seatbelt, Miz. It's going to be a long 90 minutes flight. Oh, man. It's going to be incredible. It's going to be crazy. With all due respect, that lineup is not at all, not it at this point. You can't blame Ziyech and Pulisic if they don't care anymore. Why should they care if they never get a run of games? The whole Ziyech and Pulisic situation, I mean, how poor must be these players, man? Like for Graham Potter not to trust. Then again, to be honest, even Thomas Tuchel didn't trust either. Sai, my brother, how you doing?
How you doing, bro? I'm good. Past few days has been a bit hectic. So
it's been mad, man. It's been mad. Did you see the lineup, bro?
Before I talk about the lineup, guys, 190 people watching, only 35 likes. Come on, guys. Let's get it. Lineup.
Let's hit the 500, bro. Let's go for 500. Let's get some subscribers as well. We're so close to 18,000.
Miss, I don't know why, but this lineup screams a bit like proper Chelsea, no?
Care to explain proper Chelsea to the live chat? I want you to explain what proper Chelsea means.
I don't know, man. Wherever I see proper Chelsea properly, it is the academy people who are English, not even some other nation. It's only English players.
Look at the front three. It's a Chelsea academy. Yeah. Broja, Mason, and Gallagher, and even in midfield, Lewis Hall. Well, in the wings, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Lewis Hall, and then in defense, you've got Trevor Chalobah.
It's good to see so many Cobham players, but is it worth it?
Look, I don't have any issues with Cobham players. If you're good enough, I don't care. But my problem with this lineup is, who's creating, Sai? Who is the creator? Like, which player is going to create anything over here?
Miss, the only half-decent creator in our team is Ziyech. So I can't expect much, whichever lineup he puts out there. Looks like a quite roadrunner team, doesn't it?
It's a very much a roadrunner team. Mason Mount is a roadrunner. Conor Gallagher is a roadrunner. Amanda Broja has speed, I suppose. I don't know, man. I don't know. This lineup is... I mean, what do you think about the Newcastle lineup, Si? Joel Linton, Chris Wood, Miguel Almiron, Bruno Guimaraes, Longstaff, Willock. They look all right. They look very, very good.
Let's look at their creative players first, whom I think we should shut down at the start. Trippier has to be shut down.
Yep.
And then Bruno Guimaraes has to be shut down.
I think
two players.
Miguel Almiron is a massive threat as well, bro.
Yeah, Miguel Almiron is going to be a massive threat, but I hope Koulibaly can do something. I would have been more excited to watch this match if Rudy was here, and because I know Miguel Almiron would have been taken care of.
True. Roger Park, thank you so much for the super chat. Other than James, Cobham is overrated. For me, Reece James is the best Cobham product since probably John Terry. So, yeah, he's world class. Like, he's absolutely world class. But it is what it is, man. I mean, so what's the expectation? What's the feelings? What are you hoping for this match?
I am looking for a bit of XA, expected actions.
Expected action.
I don't know, miss. These players here. I don't know what these players have done, but I don't feel confident anymore.
I understand what you mean, bro. I understand what you mean. What do you think I'm so downbeat doing streams lately? It's just I can't get excited with these people, man. I really cannot. These lineups, this attitude in the game, it just makes me not believe. Like I need to believe, but it's very difficult to believe. Valan, thank you so much for the super chat. Miz, it's 1:30 a.m. and I decided to give Potts chats. Come on, Valan, let's hang in there. 1:30 a.m., 4:30 a.m. for me. Sai, what's the time at your end?
It's 11, bro. 11 p.m.
So it's good time for you. It's good time. A lot of people are saying 5-0 Newcastle. Yeah, give me your score prediction, everyone. Nearly 200, but more than 200 people live right now. Give me your score prediction. Really would love to see what you guys are feeling. Regio Park, expect the following. Cooley red card, Mendy howler, midfield dominated by Newcastle, 3-0 scoreline, Mount run like headless chicken is just. You know, Regio Park has watched Chelsea Football Club too many times in recent times. He knows the script. Look at this, man. Look at some of these score lines, man. 5-0, 1-1, 2-0. 2-0 Newcastle. 2-1 Chelsea. Today, Lewis and Broja, golden chance. Hope so, man. I finally get our process. The plan is to finish as low as possible, so next year we can finish higher, and that would be process. Set the bar low so that you can smash it out next season. Yeah, let me get my stream ready. Man, it's so early in the morning. My throat is still getting adjusted. Like, I'm still not ready to commentate. But hopefully as the match goes on, it'll be fine. Let me just sort this out. Deshaun, good to see a lot of the usuals here, which is fantastic. Always brilliant. So, Man City lost, man.
Yeah, bro, I watched the game.
I mean, how did these guys lose?
Bro, David Raya ran the game, I'm telling you.
I swear, how many times has he helped that team out, man?
A long ball from David Raya. Benmi heads it off to Tony and he puts it in clinically.
How come Man City weren't able to score a second one? That's like, did Raya just save everything?
No. Miss Brentford on the break. They were as quick as anyone, miss. I was confused how quick their players were.
Incredible, man. Incredible. It's a shame. We're not even good in counters. It's a real shame, bro. We lack quality. It's a real shame. Deshaun, thank you so much for the super chat. Big up Miz and Sai. Sai is a fan fave. Yeah, 100%, man. Sai Christian is the bomb, bro. Honestly, I don't care if we lose. I want to see a fight. I want Omari to get some game time. 2-1 Chelsea. Omari Hutchinson couldn't get any game time against Man City in the Carabao Cup. Don't hold your breath for the Premier League fixture, man. I hope he gets some minutes, but don't hold your breath.
I haven't seen the bench, by the way. Who was on the bench?
The bench looks like this. It's a strong bench, man. It's got a lot of quality. Bettinelli, Thiago Silva, Mark Cucurella, Christian Pulisic, Zakaria, Hakim Ziyech, Kai Havertz, Omari Hutchinson, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang.
Let's just throw out a wild prediction out there, yeah? 60 minutes, Kai Havertz comes on.
Bro, I hope at halftime some people come on, man. Like, I really hope players like Pulisic gets a... Bro, Pulisic, I feel sad, Sai, man. This guy can't start for Chelsea Football Club.
I mean, I understand sometimes he not starting, but not all the time. Because the guy actually played very well against Man City. And Ziyech too, man.
Yeah, man. Ken saying, funny you say that this team looks like a counter-attacking squad. I mean, okay, fine, we're going to counter. Let's just bring this back. Let's say we will counter. These guys are not good in counter as well, man. They're not.
Nah, Gallagher is good enough.
Gallagher's all right. Yeah.
Broja is good. Mason, I don't know. Hall, I expect him to be good on the counter. Ruben, nah. Kovacic, okay. Jorginho, is he meant for counter-attacking teams, Jorginho? I don't
think so. I don't think so.
Because
Jorginho is not for counter-attacking team, man.
He would get torn into shreds, miss, if he was to counter-attack.
Yeah. If we want to be a counter-attacking team, then you need a player like Declan Rice.
Yeah.
Because that's the perfect setup for Declan Rice. T1, thank you so much for the super chat. 4:30 a.m. and this lineup. Good night, boys. Few people are tuning out, man. Like,
T1 is from Australia.
I think he's from Australia. Yeah, my Australian brother. Yeah. Match is about to start, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to kick off. Okay, we're going to kick things off very, very soon. Are we ready?
Let's, as much as we like Chelsea playing, let's see what you guys think. I'll ask you guys a question in some time. Let's
Come on,
watch
Chelsea.
the kickoff.
Come on, Chelsea. Come on. All we can do, Sai, is back and cheer the team on. Yeah?
I think this year is going to be that only. Just go through the pain and hope for the best in the January window.
Just go through the pain, man. Go through the pain. Wow, what am I watching? Early free kick for Chelsea.
Broja doing his thing.
Yep.
Chris, have you seen, by the way, 12 players of our team are going to the World Cup?
Yeah, it's quite a lot. Quite a lot of players going to the World Cup. It's going to be quite interesting how these Chelsea players do in the World Cup, man.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a chance. Oh, no. Loftus-Cheek just wasn't there. Nick Pope is a top goalkeeper, by the way.
Only thing Nick Pope lacks is distribution.
Distribution, yeah.
I mean, you can say the same about Mendy a bit of
yeah.
that.
Yeah. Proper shot stopper, man. Proper shot stopper.
Yeah.
Newcastle has a free kick now.
There's a lot of people talk about processes, yeah? I think Newcastle is the proper process, miss.
It is. They were last this time last year. At this moment they were last. And look at them now, they're third.
To be fair, how many players have they changed in that team? I can only see Sven Botman, Miraj, and Chris Wood maybe. That's all.
Yeah.
And Nick Pope.
Is Dan Burn there? I think Dan Burn.
No. Dan Burn, they bought him from
Yeah,
Brighton.
yeah. Yep, they did from Brighton.
And Trippier,
And Trippier, yeah.
We should have gone for Trippier.
Hey, last season, Trippier was someone we were linked with as well. Remember when we had that right back issue?
Yeah, 15 million euros or something. It was peanuts cheap, and we didn't go for it.
He's a creative player, man. Like Trippier is a creative player.
I would have liked to see him as a rotation option to Reece James, and he could have played left wing back also. So.
Yeah. Both right side and the left side. Ruben Loftus-Cheek in the wing back position. Armando Broja now. Loftus-Cheek. Jorginho finding Broja. Easily taken off from Armando Broja. High press from Newcastle, and it is bothered. Loftus-Cheek is dead. Seems like something's wrong with Loftus-Cheek.
Shake my head. Are there any midfielders?
Yeah, who's gonna? Well, he's been playing wing back.
At least let's go to 4 at the back with.
Yeah, we're gonna have to change formation.
Zakaria has to come on, I guess. Or Ziyech.
Yeah. Oh, Newcastle player down as well.
Is it? Oh,
yeah, head injury. Head injury, man.
I think I would bring on Ziyech, massive.
Ruben Loftus-Cheek, nothing even happened to, like, no one touched him. He's down. It's a muscle-related injury, I think.
Maybe just an act?
No. Yeah, Thiago Silva's looks like he's preparing to come on.
How is that?
Azpilicueta will go as a right wing back.
Oh, shit. This is going to be hard nightmares.
Aspi will be going as right wing back and Thiago Silva as the central CB, Chalobah as the RCB. I don't know, man. For me, this game just feels so strange, man. Like, it feels like there's no emotion in this game, man. Like, even moving into the game, us as a Chelsea fan base just feels like emotionless.
Miss, I watched Big Six today.
Yeah.
And some of the people, they made a very good point, Miss. Arteta was a Man City prodigy, yeah? He worked under Pep. So obviously, if he wants to make any hard decision, he is going to consult Pep. Potter doesn't have anyone like that, Miss. So I think he is waiting his time out, letting the player himself expose himself, so that he can just get them out quickly, Miss.
No, perhaps, man. Perhaps that's the case. Thiago Silva's on, ladies and gentlemen. Ruben Loftus-Cheek is off. Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Injuries have... he was actually talking about him being fit and him mentally being strong lately and getting some regular game time, and then he picks up an injury. Seems like a calf injury. He was holding on to his calf. Newcastle's pressing the living daylights out of us, man. They're pressing so high. Yeah, pressing very, very high. Good to see Lewis Hall start, though. Si, what's your thoughts on Lewis Hall?
As you said, Miss, I think sometimes these young players, if they put in a good performance, I would be happier to throw them in because
Yeah.
I don't think we are doing enough with our players that we have bought, the senior players, to do anything in matches. No
Here comes
mentality.
Newcastle. Here comes Newcastle. Final third, cross coming in. And it's been defended well. Armando Broja. Somehow he comes through the traffic. Azpilicueta. First time pass to no one. Yeah.
Chris Wood playing striker, yeah?
Yep, Chris Wood playing striker. We're going to be boxed in, bro. We're going to be boxed in.
Story of the last 3 games.
Yep.
Back to see, isn't it, Miss? We used to box in players.
Yeah, very, very sad to see, man. Very sad to see. We used to boss teams, and now we get bossed on a regular basis. Mason Mount to Koulibaly. Thiago Silva. So Koulibaly's moved on to LCB position.
Yeah.
Oh, he was in LCB anyway. Chalobah's the one
Yeah,
who's
he
obviously. Yeah, Chalobah's the one who's moved into the RCB position. Here comes Newcastle. Driving forward. It's offside.
Miss, have you seen the news, by the way?
Which one?
Rafael Leao?
No, what's up? What's the latest?
It said something. I'll bring it up. Give me 1 minute. I don't want to quote it wrong. Yeah. PYS said Chelsea will have people following Rafael Leao at the World Cup. They will test again for him. From Fabrizio.
I hope Rafael Leao starts for Portugal. He doesn't really start. Oh, what a through ball, man. Almost there for Newcastle. But it's gone out for a goal kick. That was from Bruno Guimaraes. I'm excited to follow some of the players that we linked with in the World Cup as well, man. Looking forward to it.
Rafael Leao, I don't think he starts for Portugal because Nuno Mendes does the wide left wing work, doesn't he?
Exactly.
He does all the bombing up, bombing down.
Look at the way Newcastle's moving around the ball. We're trying to press. Conor Gallagher's trying to press aggressively, but he's not really going anywhere. Oh, look at nicely done from Kovacic. Kovacic picks up the ball from midfield. He tries to drive forward, puts a through ball in. Armando Broja all by himself. He needs support. Armando Broja inside the box now, and there's just no support, man. There's no support. Koulibaly. Jorginho. Back to Koulibaly. Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva finds a nice pass to Conor Gallagher. Gallagher getting pressed. Chalobah. Chalobah goes all the way back to Mendy. Mendy's about to get pressed as well. Mendy finds a ball straight to Newcastle player, but luckily it's gone for a throw-in. Kovacic. Jorginho. Nicely done. Jorginho moving the ball forward. Finds Mason Mount. Mason Mount driving forward now. Mason driving. Finds Lewis Hall. Lewis Hall first time cross. Newcastle defends that. Just hoping for a miracle, bro, Sai. Hoping for a miracle.
I don't know, miss. The only time I predicted a miracle was for Arsenal, and we bottled that. Literally, what I said happened. Literally, what I said happened. But only thing they scored, not us.
Yeah. We hung on for the first half and then they got us. Nicely done that time from Azpilicueta. Mendy. That's actually pretty well done from Mendy. Lewis Hall gives the ball away with that header, but he was fouled. He was fouled, which is great. $220 plus in the building. Smash the like button, number one. Get those likes up to 200. And number two, most importantly, would love to get 18,000 subscribers today. I think less than 40 away from 18,000 subscribers. So it'll be a great achievement for the channel and for all of you guys who've been supporting as well. I feel like you guys are a massive part of the achievement as well. It will be brilliant to get 18,000 just before the World Cup. Joe Willock. He goes backwards. Back to Joe Willock. Oh, look at that through ball to Joe Willock. Joe Willock tries to take Azpilicueta on, and he is successful. The cross is dangerous. Shot goes over the wall, over the bar. Whew. Miguel Almiron as well.
Have you seen, by the way, Raheem Sterling is our top scorer with 3, and Miguel Almiron is their top scorer with 8.
Miguel Almiron scored 6 in October.
What? I don't know what's gotten into him. Grealish.
Bro, he scored the same amount of goals as Erling Haaland. Like, this is no joke.
Yeah. I mean, Haaland could have scored more if he wasn't injured.
Yeah, of course. Conor
Today,
Gallagher.
they actually boxed in Haaland.
I'm very surprised by that scoreline, man. I don't know how Brentford did that. That's pretty amazing from them.
Just score and sit back.
But still, you'd think, Man City, they're quite capable of opening any team.
Yeah, they did open him quite a bit, but they were able to get on with it because they have pacey players.
Yeah. Conor Gallagher now goes out to the wings. It's just going nowhere. It's gone out for a throw-in from Joel Linton. Liverpool's now ahead of us, Si. After the horrendous start that they had, they've gone ahead.
Story of our season.
First
we
time pass
can't
from
do anything, I
Jorginho.
guess.
Nick Pope puts it for a throw-in. I think this is what you were talking about, the ball-playing ability, the lack of ball-playing ability of Nick Pope.
Yeah.
Chalobah, Thiago Silva. Back to Chalobah. Chalobah goes all the way back to Mendy. Mendy to Koulibaly. Koulibaly first time pass to Lewis Hall. Lewis Hall puts Mount through. Mount. Let's see what Mount's capable of doing right now. Releases Lewis Hall. Lewis Hall crossing it in, and that's a poor cross. Come on, Lewis Hall. Need a bit more quality than that, man. Come on. Sakubala fans, Miss, good evening. Good evening, man. Good evening. RA saying this has XL written all over it. Expected loss. Do you know what? It's been a long time. I've gone through this phase of moving into a game where I feel a little bit lifeless, man. Like that excitement. I don't know, Si, man. Are you excited to see Chelsea play in recent times? Like, I feel a bit lifeless, man.
I am excited for this match to get over, miss. At least I don't have to watch these players for quite a bit.
Bro,
unless they're playing for Gareth Southgate.
That's ruthless, bro. Man said he's excited for this match to be over after 20 minutes. Wow.
No, have you seen the performance, by the way?
It's poor, man. It's poor. Thiago Silva finds Conor Gallagher. Conor Gallagher puts it back to Chalobah. Chalobah finds Azpilicueta, and Newcastle are very high. Very, very high. They are trying to win the ball as high as possible.
Botman playing as their Van Dijk, yeah?
Yeah. They're very high, man. Gone are those days when Newcastle used to defend deep.
Yeah.
Those days are gone. Newcastle defending deep and counter-attacking.
Suprajyoti said, can we simulate to the end of the match?
Can we simulate till the end of the match? Is there a simulate button?
Man, not even FIFA can get me this not excited. Bro. I'm serious.
Bro,
FIFA, at least there is something.
Where's the flair side, bro? Where's the flair in this team?
FIFA, at least I can sign some Rafinha for 30 million and then put him in the team to get on the right wing. Here I can't do anything. Miss.
Nah, nothing, bro. Miguel Almiron running amok. Bruno Guimaraes, Jorginho pressing. That's good to see. Tony, thank you so much for the super chat. We need to get away from back three. We won't progress. Look, for me, I don't care if you want to play back. Look, I definitely don't prefer it. But if you want to play, we can still be attacking. You just need to play, players like Pulisic, Ziyech. Like, give us something, man. You can't have Conor Gallagher and Mason Mount. Like, it's a bit too much of the same thing. Why not be a bit bold and use a Christian Pulisic instead of Mason Mount? Oh, that's dangerous, man. That's a foul.
Miz, what do you think, bro?
We just need confidence, Miz. Yeah, we need confidence. We need some quality players as well. So, yeah, what were you saying?
What do you think if Tuchel was in PSG now? I think PSG would have won every single game this season.
That PSG team is incredible, man. It's sensational.
I mean, it's exactly a Tuchel team, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's completely a
left wing
team,
back
yeah.
and right wing back, proper wingers.
Inside forwards with Lionel Messi and
Neymar.
Neymar.
Just the striker. get Kylian Mbappe out of there.
Yeah. And the midfield as well. Like their midfield is incredible.
Verratti and I forgot who the other guy. Vitinha, yeah.
Virginia, yeah.
And they also have options to rotate. Carlos
Yeah.
Soler, Fabian Luis.
Incredible team, bro. Incredible team. Mason Man absolutely crowded and wins himself a free kick, which is great. 23 minutes gone, ladies and gentlemen. 0-0, and not much to really comment from a Chelsea point of view. I don't think we've created anything. So, did we create anything in 23 minutes?
Where will we create from? Give me 1 minute, miss.
Yeah, fair enough. Conor Gallagher wins the ball, which is great. Newcastle pressing high again. Lewis Hall. Chelsea win a free kick. Oh, man.
Miss,
The only thing I can think of, Sai, is we are trying to keep it 0-0 as long as we can, and then maybe 60th minute we can bring on, some of our firepower off the bench.
who on the bench is firing? Miss, I don't understand.
I don't know. We can maybe bring in Christian Pulisic and Oba. It's a long shot, bro. Give me some hope, man. Give me some hope.
I had hope, miss. I lost all my hope. Unless there are some at least 2 to 3 signings in the winter, I don't think.
Honestly,
There's
Sai,
a-
how many signings do you want to see in January?
3, bro. I don't
Minimum
think
3, yeah?
expect more than. I would love if there are more than 3, but I don't think we can expect more than 3.
But minimum 3, yeah?
Yeah, and 3 outgoings.
Yeah, important to have some outgoings as well. Chelsea pressing well. Broja trying to do all by himself, man. He's a one-man army at the moment.
Miss, what do you think? Broja and Nkunku?
Can work. I mean, Nkunku's fast as well. Can link up with Broja.
And he is pretty creative as well.
He's very creative. Nkunku is creative, bro.
Yeah. Miss, what do you think we can get in January, though?
We have to get a right-sided player, bro. We have to get a right-sided player. Right wing back, fullback. We need to get a fullback. Reece James is backup.
Don't you think, though, miss? We are waiting for Livramento's buyback?
No, I don't think so, man. Is he even back for Southampton?
I don't know, miss.
Bro, he's another one of those players that has copped the ACL, man. Do we need another ACL? Another player with ACL history?
I do not know, because he is the closest we can get to Reece James. And another one, I guess, is Pedro Porro, Sporting.
Yeah, Pedro Porro. Yeah.
Because
But I think it might be. I think it might be between. Dangerous cross there from Newcastle. But I think it might be between Dumfries and Kyle Walker-Peters.
Walker Peters is not coming, miss. I don't. How many games has Walker Peters played this season? Also,
I think he
he's played
starts. I think he starts for Southampton.
Does he?
I think
I'm
he
not
does.
watched
I
their
could be
game.
wrong. I could be wrong.
He has not played today.
Yeah. Who starts for them then on the right side?
They put Bella Koch up there.
Ah.
They play a type of a 3 at the back. They push Perro up front, the left back. That's what I've not seen Walker Peters play this year. Otherwise, I think he would have gone for the World Cup.
Yeah. You don't fancy Dumfries?
Miss,
Not really.
is Dumfries worth it? Or is he a road runner too?
I think he's physical. I don't think he's completely a road runner. Look, I understand he's not incredible, but I think he can do as a backup job. Chelsea, ooh, Broja with a shot straight to Nick Pope. Chelsea's doing well now. At least we're pressing high and we're winning the ball. Lewis Hall now. Lewis Hall, and he's been doubled up over there. Look, Dumfries, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. He seems like he's another road runner. Technically, I don't know whether how gifted he is. Sometimes with his passing, he does look a bit off, but I think pace and power, bro. Pace and power. That's what he brings.
I mean, I've never seen a pace and power player play under Graham Potter. Never.
You need some sort of technical ability, don't you?
He loves technical players. Lamptey was pace, but he had good enough playing ability too. Because I don't think he was that bad a player.
Yeah. Someone's going to get a yellow card here, I think.
I mean, we have pretty good scouts in the chat. So, guys, drop in. Let's see what you guys want for right wing back in the January window. A realistic one, yeah.
I think we need a fullback, right-sided fullback. We need a midfielder, and we need an attacker, like a winger. We need another option up front.
Yeah.
And
Lavia too, miss.
And so I would probably think about bringing Ian Matson back.
Matson. Oh.
Give us some,
I don't know
left
how
back cover.
well he is doing under company.
Bro, he's killing it over there. He's absolutely killing it. Yeah. Burnley's first in the table.
Yeah.
Tony Tone, thank you so much for the super chat. Issue with back three, we get unnumbered in midfield. Outnumbered, you mean? Schubert saying Matson can also play in the front three. Serves is saying Frimpong, Gusto are better than Dumfries. Fair enough. I think Frimpong's a very, very good shout. Gusto, I don't know who this is. Where does Gusto play?
Beyond this.
Is he good?
Yeah. Looks pretty good.
Yeah, Simikan is one that I watched recently playing that right back position against Real Madrid. He looked really good.
Though. Right,
yeah, right wing
I
back.
can imagine Simikan playing the Chalobah role of right centre back, but not right wing back.
Yeah. He could possibly do as a right back.
Yeah.
He looks like a strong lad, man. Very, very strong. Lots of power, lots of pace. But I think he can put in a nice cross as well. Newcastle, they're going into the final third. Kieran Trippier with a cross straight to Mendy.
And I think Tottenham has been linked with Simikan as well.
I can't believe they did a comeback victory today. Sorry.
Have you seen Leeds bottled it, miss?
They keep doing that, Leeds, as well. They keep bottling it.
They just let the third and fourth goal through. Bentancur.
Yeah.
But
that's the thing. That's the thing with Spurs, they know how to. With Antonio Conte, they will squeeze out wins, bro. They know how to squeeze out wins. I know in the Carabao Cup they lost, but they're still a quality team, man. Tony Tone, thank you so much for the super chat, my man. Really appreciate it. Max Aarons has 1 year left in the contract. Do you know what? I probably would have looked at someone like Max Aarons maybe a couple of seasons ago. I don't know, man. Where does he play now? Norwich still?
Yeah, Norwich.
Yeah, I'm not really sure anymore, man.
Yeah. People threw in Frimpong, which is not realistic. I don't think Bayer Leverkusen is going to let him go in the middle of the season. And then people threw in Pedro Porro, Malo Gusto, then Juranovic of Celtic, who we have been linked with. Yeah.
Pedro Porro is one that is getting linked with other clubs as well, right? I think Man United's after him too, Pedro Porro.
I don't think he'll go to Man United. I think he's former City.
Lewis Hall, well done. That's beautiful from Lewis Hall, man. That's excellent.
We found a gem, haven't we?
He's an excellent player, Lewis Hall, man. And obviously he'll develop, he'll get better and better and better.
I want to see what...
through. That was a good through ball from Kovacic, but not really.
I want to see what Kasede is all about.
He's apparently going to be part of the first team during the World Cup to train with, so it'll be interesting. Newcastle building up from the back, moving into midfield now. Joe Willock finds Bruno Guimaraes, who goes for a shot, and Mendy is there to collect that. Playmaker from deep, man, Bruno Guimaraes. Mason Mount now released. Oh, that would have been a tasty cross from Mason Mount to Armando Broja. Sven Botman was there.
The guy looks good here in the Prem, doesn't he?
Class defender, man. Class defender. It's all about being able to defend 1v1, you know what I mean? Being able to... One of the reasons why we play 3 at the back is because sometimes we're not confident with our players to be 1v1. We're not confident of our players to own 1v1.
Yeah. Starlet just threw in my last name. Mahal. I don't know what they call him, the Danish guy. I don't know, miss. I don't see many quality right backs coming in the winter.
Yeah, all of those. I don't know whether we can take them away from their teams, man.
Yeah.
Especially during winter. Corner has been defended by Newcastle. Ball is still with Chelsea now. Mason Mount goes all the way back to Mendy. I can't even lie, bro. This game is so boring.
Let's get into the main interesting part, yeah? Miss, who are you supporting in the World Cup?
Germany, obviously Australia, living in Australia.
Oh, Australia.
And then Morocco, Hakim Ziyech.
Oh, many teams.
Yeah, it's the World Cup, bro. Newcastle into the final third. Well defended that time by Conor Gallagher, but still with Miguel Almiron. Cross coming in. Azpilicueta defends that. But yeah, my number one team will be Germany and Australia. Germany and Australia. Obviously, Germany is my team, but because I live in Australia, and Australia has given me a lot of stuff, I obviously will have to support Australia, and I want to support Australia.
Germany, how do you think they'll do, miss?
Quality team, obviously full of quality all over the field, but something's not clicking with them. Something is not clicking.
They've always had a gunman, haven't they?
Yeah. Miroslav Klose or
Even Lucas Podolski at a point.
Lucas Podolski. They had that other guy as well. Do you remember after Miroslav, Mario Gomez? They used to have Mario Gomez. And now without a gunman. Oh,
You can't disrespect Timo Werner like that.
No, I can't. Timo Werner for Germany is actually not bad.
Yeah, and he is injured though. So.
He's injured, yeah.
Right, Kat, who you guys supporting for the World Cup? Let's see what diverse of a fan base have we got at the other side of the coin.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. Yeah, let us know who you guys are backing in the World Cup. Shubra saying Brazil. Brazil has got a cheat code of a team. Cheat code.
Do you think they'll get it though?
Sai, if they don't get it with this team, forget it. Argentina is going to be tough as well. I think this is the final, obviously this is the final chance for Messi, but I think this is probably the best chance Messi can have because this Argentina team is now actually playing as a team. So,
yeah.
Oh, Holland, bro. Netherlands is they're a big shot, bro. Have you seen their team squad?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Have you watched
squad.
Xavi Simons?
Yeah.
I watched him play for Arsenal against Arsenal.
Saw someone saying Italy. Italy's a really good chance as well. Newcastle into the box.
I hope you're well, my friend.
Chelsea are in. We're just diving everywhere, bro. We're diving everywhere. We are literally diving anywhere and everywhere to defend for our lives. Nikhil saying USA, Germany. USA has
interesting
got
choices.
USA's got no. Yeah, actually, very interesting choices. USA and Germany. I've watched USA play a couple of times, man. They play rubbish.
Yeah. I mean, do you expect good enough football from them, though?
Oh, Mendy catches that. 40 minutes gone, ladies and gentlemen. Newcastle 0, Chelsea 0. It'll be interesting, actually, to see what our XG is. Someone said, what's our XG? At halftime, we'll be able to know because that XG philosophy guy will tweet that out. So we'll be able to figure it out. Mason Mount switches to Azpilicueta. Conor Gallagher. Chalobah. Goes all the way to Mendy. Mendy to Thiago Silva. Newcastle pressing. Thiago Silva finding Conor Gallagher. Conor Gallagher getting outnumbered. Poor control as well from Conor Gallagher.
Miss, and thoughts? Gallagher going for the World Cup?
I don't think he deserves it, man. I mean, he's a good player, but really? Like, is it that easy to make it to the English squad?
I mean, there are so many players, aren't there, miss? I would have taken James Ward-Prowse over Gallagher.
Yeah, like, you've got Mason Mount. Why are you taking Gallagher as well? Like,
I know what.
It's a bit of same thing, isn't it? Like Gallagher, Mount.
Miss, tell me your reaction to this England lineup, yeah?
Talk to me.
Our guy, who Pickford in goal.
Already I'm scared.
Maguire left centre back.
Oh my God.
Dyer centre back.
Oh my goodness.
And Walker right centre back.
Is Kyle Walker in the World Cup squad?
Yeah. And then I don't know who. Trippier right wing back. Saka left wing back. And then Rashford, Kane, and Foden.
Rashford, Kane, Foden. Honestly, I would look to play four at the. I know he's going to play three at the back, isn't he, Southgate? He's not going to play four at the back.
I mean, with the amount of centre backs he took there, obviously he's only going to play three at the
He's
back.
only going to play centre backs.
Yeah.
Nah, man, I don't like that team, bro. I hope England. I hope England gets demolished in the World Cup. I really do. I hope USA beats them. Seriously, I mean, I'm not a. I don't follow English national team. Like, I've got no affiliation with the English national team. So
Yeah.
why do I care? 44 minutes gone, ladies and gentlemen. Newcastle nil, Chelsea nil. Chelsea really have not given us much to cheer us in this particular half. Maybe one moment. Not even one moment. It was a cross from Mason Mount, which was defended by Sven Botman. Besides that, I don't really recall us doing anything in this match so far, this first 45 minutes. We ran around, we ran a lot, we covered a lot of ground. Serves is saying, Miz, what changes would you make? I would bring in Christian Pulisic, man. Give me some life. Give me something. I'd bring in Christian Pulisic instead of Mason Mount. At least I would start with that. I would bring in Christian Pulisic instead of Mason Mount. That's probably the first thing I would do. I'd even think about getting in someone like Ziyech down the track.
Yeah.
Mount to Kovacic. Oh, Cover's not been good in recent times, Si, I have to say. Cover's been strange.
It makes the stories look true.
Yeah.
I mean, if we are going to sell Kova, I guess we'll get good enough amount of money. 50 mil?
Yeah. Still got two more seasons left, obviously. 2 years left in his contract.
If any of the recruitment guys had a brain, I would take that 50 million and directly go put it on Enzo Fernandez.
Yeah. They might check this, won't they, for penalty? Ooh, are they going to check this? Are they going to check this?
They will.
I think check is over. It's not a penalty. Kieran Trippier about to take the corner.
I mean, how did Dan Burn get there, by the way?
He was He was playing really, as in, is Dan Burn in the World Cup squad?
No. For the pen,
Oh yeah, okay.
the guy who put the ball in was Dan Burn.
Was Dan Burn? Yeah. Dan Burn's a decent player. Ladies and gentlemen, half time. What am I going to say, man? What's there to say? Sai, talk to me, bro. Give me your thoughts of that first half.
I mean, I think we had one shot on target.
Let me have a look at the stats.
And we didn't have any XA also.
Yeah, here's the
No
stats.
expected actions too.
Have a look at the stats, bro. This is the stats, ladies and gentlemen. 46% possession, one shot on target, one shot from us.
Zero on target for Newcastle.
Yeah, Newcastle hasn't. They've not. Newcastle themselves have not really played that well. We've defended with our hearts out. We've defended well, but we're not producing anything up front either.
We'll take the credit, yeah? We kept Newcastle silent.
Yeah, why not, man? Newcastle been bashing teams in recent times, so yeah, we've been able to keep them quiet, which is good. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know in the comment section how you've seen this particular match so far. Would love to see your thoughts. So yeah, give me your thoughts first, and then I'll give you mine.
Pretty boring half. I don't think much. We have much to say. Gallagher and Mount sometimes good, sometimes bad. But Broja has been good. Hall has been very good. Others have been okay. Silva is doing his thing.
Look at this comment from Nizaar Kinsella. Gallagher and Mount are really putting in a shift defensively. Of course they are. Look at the comments just below that. Look at what the Chelsea fans are saying. You're definitely a troll. Yeah, that's not what we need wingers for. My God, we are so...
That was a pretty good tweet, though.
Like, these guys, Gallagher and Mount, are really putting in a shift defensively. Like, it's just... great, they're doing that, but what are they doing attacking-wise? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, anyway, what am I going to say, bro? I have nothing to say. Nothing to say. All right, let's start from the defense. I think defensively, we've looked solid. We've tried to keep Newcastle as wide as possible, not give them any opportunities through the middle, which is great. We've defended well, as the stats say. They've not had one shot on target, which is fantastic. Azpilicueta defensively has been pretty decent. Chalobah has been defensively very decent. Thiago Silva has been defensively very decent. Koulibaly defensively looks pretty okay as well. Lewis Hall, probably once again, I would have to say, somewhat of a standout player. Not as great as the Man City one. This game would not
obviously,
be...
because Man City, I don't think the quality of the players was as high as the first team. So
yeah, and also in this game, it's not like we're pushing hard forward and attacking wave after wave after wave. So look, from that perspective, Lewis Hall, I still think he's been the standout player. In the middle, Jorginho, Kovacic, they're doing what they can. Kovacic with some off passes here and there, and it's been happening in recent times with Kovacic, and really needs to clean that up a little bit. Mason Mount and Gallagher, as Nizaar said, has really put in a defensive shift. They really have. But moving forward, what am I getting from them?
nothing.
They're running around. They're doing a lot of running, which is great. But defensively, I don't think they're doing... attacking wise, I don't think we're getting anything out of them. And Armando Broja up front, all by himself, literally, sometimes he doesn't have any support. Attacking wise, I've not seen anything in these 45 minutes. Literally nothing. That's why we have the one shot on target. Whose shot was on target, by the way, Sai? Whose shot was on
Broja.
Oh, yeah, Broja. Oh, and it wasn't even a tough shot, man. He just literally, with no power, hit it to Nick Pope.
Yeah, it was a Kai pass.
I don't know, man. That setup that we had looked like it was we're okay to get a 0-0. Maybe the setup was to get a 0-0, and I don't know. Are we
Maybe keep it at a 0-0 till half time. I guess we have to tire Newcastle a bit because this is the same as Arsenal, isn't it? I don't think their bench is that good until and unless they bring on both Callum Wilson and Alan Saint-Maximin, if he's there on the bench.
Oh yeah, what's their bench look like?
Yeah, haven't you checked, miss?
No, I haven't checked. Let me have a look at their bench.
Yeah.
Lascelles, Matt Target, Manquillo, Shelby, Murphy, Anderson, Callum Wilson, Maximin. You know Callum Wilson and Maximin are coming on. You know those two are coming on. Yeah. But we've got some players that we can rely on as well from the bench. But
I think Pulisic and Ziyech for both Mount and Gallagher, if that makes sense.
I just don't think Graham Potter's going to make any change at halftime, though. He's not going to make any change at halftime. He's going to keep it as it is and, try and take the game as long as possible. And then maybe at the end, he might bring on like a Pulisic, Aubameyang. Kai Havertz. I won't be surprised if Kai Havertz comes on. I won't be surprised if that happens. So
I gave you my prediction, miss. 60th
minute.
Havertz is going.
Havertz. So do you think Graham Potter is protecting some of the World Cup players? I know Mason Mount and Gallagher is playing, but it feels like he's protecting some of the players. Do you get that feeling or not really?
No, Mitch, I don't think so. I think I get a feeling he's showing us the mediocrity in this team. Because Mount and Gallagher, I don't think have been good. He can't just bash them online and not get the criticism. If it was a Pep or Tuchel and they threw him under the bus, or even a Jose, I think he would be fine. They would be good. But Mount and Gallagher, that to Potter, he can't throw them under the bus. So I think he's making a point by putting them in and trying to show us how much mediocrity is in this team.
Too much mediocrity, bro. Too much mediocrity. Dinesh, watching this Chelsea is like watching paint dry. I can't believe we are playing with Mount, Broja, Gallagher up top. How mighty have fallen. We used to have full international players with world-class abilities. It's mad, man. It really is. The drop-off is insane, to say the least. Shocking how Silva didn't start the game when rested midweek. Clearly Potter being too nice and protecting him for World Cup, putting Brazil before us. I mean, Ruben Loftus-Cheek is injured, ladies and gentlemen, so...
Miss, I put in a link in the chat, by the way.
Silva had to come on. Ruben, did he deserve to start? Probably not, but hopefully he recovers well. Deshaun, thank you so much for the super chat. How is TS able to cope with Premier League, but Aspi and Koulibaly can't?
Thiago Silva.
He's able to cope with Premier League and Aspi and Koulibaly can't. Thiago Silva is just a class player, bro. He's just a class player.
I mean, Thiago Silva is staying in the middle, not doing too much, nah?
Running, yeah, you're right. He's not doing too much running, yeah. Chelsea's first half stats, 43% possession, 0.10 XG.
I think we've outdone ourselves from the Arsenal game.
I think the Arsenal game for the overall game was 0.26.
Yeah. So let's wait and see if
It's mad.
Miz is not happy.
Easy money sniper, 0.10 XG, trust the process. It's not fair, man. Honestly, live chat. As a Chelsea fan, it's not fair that we're seeing this. I don't know how you guys feel, but this is mad. This is actually mad. I understand the circumstance that we're in. I get it. We've got injuries, World Cup just around the corner. But we're not even giving Newcastle a push. Like we're not giving them something to think about. And once again, look, a lot of people in the live chat will start saying Potter out. I'm not Potter out. Like it. Anytime we want to start a discussion about anything, it seems to be the first natural reaction is Potter out. Why?
I mean, the only guy we can blame
to?
here is Potter.
It's true. The only guy we can blame is
the only
Potter,
scapegoat here is Potter.
But
because he's coming from Brighton and he doesn't have much credit in the bank in a top team. So he's only the easy scapegoat.
But Sai, I get that. You're right. You're 100% right. The one person to blame for this is Potter because he's the one who chose the team. But the solution isn't Potter out. The solution isn't Potter out. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, that would be a problem too.
That would be a problem as well. That would be a massive problem.
What message are you going to send to the next manager that Potter is a process manager? Yeah. If you sack him now, what message are you sending to a Enrique or a Flick if they are to come in?
Yeah.
Do you think they will have confidence?
No, man. They wouldn't. Nikhil, thank you so much for the super chat. Rudiger, Kante, James, TT, bad luck plus stupid strategy. I mean, I don't understand why Graham Potter would opt for that lineup. Live chat, let me know. Why would Graham Potter opt for that lineup, which lacks any type of creativity, any type of imagination, any type of impetus to actually win the match? Does that team look like it's screaming to win the match? Because for me, that team looks like, as Nizaar said, they've put on a defensive shift. Is that what we're there for in Newcastle, to put a defensive shift?
Miss, let's break this down one by one, yeah, after this super chat.
Yeah. Rego Park, thank you so much for the super chat. Why don't you blame our players? They are utter rubbish. They are not good enough to wear the badge. That's true, but who's choosing this set of players to play together? Like, I never said this in my preview.
Now, let's come to this. Who is the closest player to McAllister in our team?
Kovacic.
And who's the closest player to a guy who can sit in the middle of the defense and control? Jorginho. And which is quite... I don't think it is fully similar to the guy of Brighton, Caicedo, because the guy goes up and down. He has the physicality.
And he's physical.
And Ruben, if Jorginho was fast and quick enough to go up and down, I don't think Ruben would play.
Yeah.
So he has to compensate one player's faults with two players.
And this is the issue, Sai. We are compensating. We are compensating on players' flaws. And it is creating a domino effect. I keep talking about the domino effect. Certain players are not good enough, and then we try and compensate elsewhere. So yeah, looks like Christian Pulisic is coming on.
Miss, that is why I said I don't think we can be Potter out as simple and as fast as this.
No, we can't. We can't be Potter out, man. I mean, bring in who? It's mad. Like,
I mean,
you know,
easy
like
money sniper wanted in DK.
he's not gonna leave Spain, bro. And look, Todd Bowley didn't bring in Graham Potter for 2 months. It's as simple as that. Like,
Yeah.
we can't be entertaining that conversation. But what we can entertain is be critical about Graham Potter. I think we can be critical without being Potter out. My question is, what was the thought process in getting this lineup? What are we trying to do? Why not start with Christian Pulisic from the beginning? Now he's coming on at halftime. Why not start from the beginning? Number 28. Who's number 28? He's off.
Haspi. Oh, I think Alan Saint Maximan is going to come on.
So who's playing?
Back four, miss. Back three. No? Silva. And I think
Chalobah will be right back. Chalobah will be right back.
no, I think Pulisic will go right wing back then.
Oh, what? Is that what we're gonna do? Pulisic right wing back?
Maybe. I can't see anything else. Hall, Koulibaly, Silva, Chalobah, and then Kovacic and Jorginho, Mount, Broja, and or Gallagher right wing back. Yeah.
Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, second half has started. Let's have a watch. Let's see what's going on.
Yeah, the live chat also said this. Gallagher right wing back.
Oh my god, yeah. I can see Gallagher there. Oh my goodness me. Tell me how this is any different to what Thomas Tuchel used to do. Like, seriously, tell me how this is any different.
No, it is not.
Deshaun, thank you so much for the super chat. 60 million is a huge contract. GP ain't going anywhere. He's not, man. He's not. There's no way Todd Bowley is paying out that level of money. No way he's doing that.
60 million is almost a Cucurella miss.
Yeah, unless Chelsea are Christian Pulisic. Unless Chelsea are in like relegation zone, only then. Even if we're 10th, I don't think Graham Potter gets sacked. And he shouldn't. Graham Potter needs to get his players, man. He needs to get his players. He shouldn't get the sack. But he can be questioned. He can be criticized constructively.
Yeah.
Gallagher as a right wing back.
We are out of our depth here.
Unless Aspi is injured, I would have gone with the back four. I would have gone with the back four side. I would have put Chalobah as a right back.
Chalobah, as much as I like him, as I don't think he's a player like a Ben White, John Stones. He can't tuck into midfield that easily sometimes. That too at the right end. I can see him playing right centre back and coming into the DM position, but not into the proper
like wide positions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you, bro. I do hear you. But I would have at least tried that though, Si. Like I would have tried him instead of Gallagher.
I mean, I guess I've heard from Ryan once, Gallagher at right wing back.
He did say that. But he was saying it more the fact that Gallagher can play as a right midfielder.
Yeah. Maybe that is what Potter is trying to do, miss.
Maybe, bro. Maybe.
I think we are packing out the midfield. Lewis Hall is coming into the midfield sometimes. Kovacic, Jorginho there, and Gallagher there. Because we can't deal with Guimaraes.
But look at Gallagher's position without the ball, man. He's literally a right back without the ball. Look how deep he's defending.
Pretty awful though.
Yeah. Velan, thank you so much for the super chat. How does Todd think a right back not priority in Jan? No, it is. It is the most required play. The first transfer that I would think about doing in January, right back.
It's correct to think like that, but I guess we need quality right backs as well.
Yeah,
And I
of
don't
course,
think many.
not just anyone.
Yeah, I don't think many quality right backs will be available in the winter. I can see many quality wingers being available in the winter, but not right backs.
We have to do our level best, bro. We have to do our level best. We've got to do something. We can't be doing this with just Reece James, because Reece James is probably another knock away from a long-term injury.
The guy is so injury prone, man. As much as he's good when he's not injured, the guy is so injury prone.
Newcastle, Kieran Trippier, header coming in. Newcastle, they're going to score. Oh my goodness me. Somehow we managed to stay alive. Ladies and gentlemen. And again, they're coming. And again, oh my God. It's coming, bro. It's coming.
That right side is getting exposed.
It's coming, bro. You know how, Sai, you can just sense it? You know how you can just feel it, that it's just around the corner. We are just about to, because these are the early signs, man. These are the signs. Look at this, bro. One touch play, and long stuff almost. Jeff Knightley, as he's saying, only a matter of time.
Guys, predictions: who is going to score the first Newcastle goal?
Man, he's doing a live prediction on who's going to score the first Newcastle goal.
Easy money sniper with a very spicy take there.
Bro, look at where Gallagher is now, man. Look at where he's defending. I can't.
You've seen Easy Money Sniper's comment, by the way.
What did he say? Lewis Hall, bang average academy product type. See these are the areas where I disagree with Easy Money, but I respect Easy Money, man. He's a good sport. At least he's not abusive.
Yeah.
Well done, Lewis Hall, for making that interception. It's just too much, Lewis Hall. You need to release the ball. Kieran Trippier now. Well done. Hall's done really well over there. Defended well.
How did one Aspie change make us this bad? I don't understand.
It's crazy, bro. So look at Newcastle boxing us in, man. They just got us in our box, like in our half.
That is why I said this, a proper project.
Yeah.
Newcastle were cheeky, yeah? They took the proper Brighton guy before we took all the other Brighton trash.
Dan Burn quality, huh?
Dan Ashworth. What DOF is.
Oh, has he gone to Newcastle?
Yeah, he's in Newcastle.
Wow.
He's the one who bought Trippier and Guimaraes.
Wow. Bruno Guimaraes is how the Newcastle managed to get him. That's class. Jorginho, and he's been fouled. $262 people are live right now. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Get those likes up as much as we can. Well over 200. And if you're here for the first time, subscribe. We're literally now less than 15 away. Sai, push for the subscribers, bro. We're less than 15 away from 18,000.
Nice. 15. At least something to cheer about in the stream. Let's hit it, guys.
Come on. 18,000. Something really big to cheer about. Man, Mendy's clearances are weird as well. I mean, if you're going to clear it, then clear it hard and high. Like, what is this?
I mean, if he doesn't clear it, it's going to be a problem.
Sai, look at this. Royston, that is too funny, bro. It means we're getting processed.
Processed, you know.
You guys are too funny, man. Presume now. Means these players, especially the Lampard favorites, are untouchable, uncoachable. Just look at the lack of technical ability of our players, man. It's quite mad. It is quite mad. Serves is saying, has anyone seen Mount today? How is it any different than any other games, past 3 games? He was missing against Arsenal as well. He was missing against... did he play against Brighton? Maybe he didn't play against Brighton.
I mean, I've stopped noticing at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, Schuber's right. Seen none of them. It's quite mad. It really is quite mad. Like we don't have any hope. Like I don't know whether as Eunice's video for his preview, his title was "Where are the goals coming from?" It's where are the goals coming from? Where are the goals coming from?
Yes, you'll take a draw, nil.
Yeah, I would. I predicted a draw. So yeah, I would take a draw. Where does it put us in the table? Draw.
1 point.
No, as in where will we be in the table?
Give me 1 minute. I'm going to check. It'll put us in 5th for a bit of time.
Ahead of Liverpool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Liverpool is on 22.
And we'll
We
be
are
on
on 22.
We're on 22. Okay.
And 1 point will give us 23, which is actually where Man United are.
No. 1 point will give us 22. We're on 21.
Is it?
Mm.
Oh. 7th, yeah?
Yeah.
I'll take it at this point.
Yeah, at this point, probably take it and then hope for the January window madness. Oh, Gallagher has rushed out. See, that's the thing. Gallagher's not a defender. See, he almost screwed us there, Gallagher. He absolutely almost screwed us there. He rushed out from his right wing back position and he left the entire defense exposed. But I can't blame Gallagher. That he's not. He can't play that role, man. He can't play. And here comes Newcastle inside the box. That time, well defended by Gallagher. He's a CB now. Gallagher's everywhere.
We are living in a glass house, yeah?
And Gallagher again, this time he can't get the ball. He's once again playing as an LCB this time, Gallagher.
Man's road running in our box, you know.
Yeah, I know. He's actually road running inside the box. He's road running in defense. What the...
I've never seen this before today, bro.
Madness. It's madness. Valan, thank you so much for the super chat. 2.5 hours gone, and we have one shot on Pope and Ramsdale. Oh my God, someone shoot me. Oh my God, Valan, I can't believe you had to say that. And Koulibaly is down now. Koulibaly's down. Koulibaly, for me, is turning out to be suspect.
Obviously, miss, because Syria to Premier League,
health-wise.
Syria to Premier League, I don't think is that easy of a change, Just check who's there on the bench. If we have to,
No one. We'll be forced to go back four. There is no one. There is no more CBs. I'm pretty
Cucurella
certain
there?
there's no more. Oh yeah, Cucurella. Yeah. So we have one more CB.
yeah.
We can continue with the LCB, Cucurella. Yeah, Koulibaly is done. I think he's finished.
Season
Is
done.
he? Is he finished?
Season done.
Koulibaly, is he finished?
It's fine, miss. We have Conor Gallagher there.
Gallagher will move into LCB position, huh?
It's quite ridiculous how we are talking about our own team.
I'll take a 0-0, bro. Honestly, I'll take a 0-0. I mean, and just hope that January we do a madness. Forget
I
about
would
all this.
celebrate a 0-0, miss.
You would
Because
celebrate a
this Newcastle
0-0.
team, this Newcastle team, I'll just go to their fixtures. Yeah, I just want to see the past few games. Whenever I've checked their result, I've been putting at least 4 in. Miss.
Brentford, they put in 5.
Southampton
they
4,
put in 4.
Villa 4, Tottenham 2, Newcastle 1, Brentford 5, Fulham 4, and Man City 3. Yeah, I'll take a draw. I would celebrate a draw.
Gallagher's down as well now. Took a heavy clash. It's a knee to the groin area. Oh wow. Yeah, he took the studs, man. He's showing it as well, Gallagher. He's like, look at this. Studs all over my leg.
Keeps happening to our players, doesn't it? Last year Trevor, this year Gallagher.
Oh, that was mad what Sadio Mane did to Trevor Chalobah. I thought Trevor Chalobah...
No, it was Naby Keita, no?
Oh, Naby Keita. I thought Trevor Chalobah, his thing is finished. I thought his thing will have to be ripped off. Christian Pulisic tries to release Broja with so much pace. Love it. But there's no support. There's literally zero support for Armando Broja. Armando Broja having to do all by himself. There's 2 players in the box, and of course, he will have to lose the ball because it's too much. It's too much.
Broja with proper wingers could at least do something.
Because Broja's got pace, so he needs players to help him out. Oh, Kovacic, obviously the shooting technique is not there with Kovacic. Valan, thank you so much for the super chat. If I wanted this football, I would have gotten Jose. It's true, bro. It's true.
Chris, what do you think for that right wing position? Who would you put your money on? I'll give you some options, yeah?
Yeah.
Diaby, who's unproven.
Are you talking about for January?
No. For summer, obviously.
Okay. Yep.
Diaby, who's unproven, just like Timo and Havertz. Then a Dembele, who sometimes
Ooh.
is a headless chicken.
Still quality. I think Dembele is still quality though. He's an amazing player.
And then a struggling Rafinha at Barca. Because Barca will have to sell next season. Europa, they can't sustain.
I think Rafinha's stocks have gone down massively, man. Confidence as well. I would go with Dembele if that's, but Dembele is not coming to Chelsea, man. Maybe with Thomas Tuchel there was half a
I mean,
chance.
he has a release clause. Miss.
Yeah, but with Thomas Tuchel, he probably would have thought about it because I think his relationship with Thomas Tuchel is good. I don't think he comes to Chelsea anymore. If anything, he'll probably go to PSG if there is an opportunity.
I mean, if he pays a release clause, maybe he will come. Maybe. Long shot.
Long shot, yeah. Christian Pulisic inside the box.
And Rafinha hasn't been doing that.
Conor
bad.
Gallagher. Oh, at least we've made Nick Pope do something.
Bring in Ziyech now.
Come on, that was well done. I think we might have changed it up a little bit because Conor Gallagher seems like he's more playing in the middle.
Yeah. Man's road running.
Man's road running. That was a good shot from Conor Gallagher, by the way. Well done.
Not it's where he deserves this. Pretty good.
Can we sneak a victory? Can we sneak a victory, ladies and gentlemen? Can we get a goal?
Can we do a
get 3
Tottenham? Miss?
points? Can we do a Tottenham?
Rejo Park said Pope was picking his nose until now.
Rejo Park is too funny, man. Rejo Park is elite. Pope was picking his nose up until now. But that's probably the best sequence of play this match so far from Chelsea. I've not seen any other thing.
Yeah.
But I'm sure soon Newcastle will deploy some of their main men. There we go. Callum Wilson getting ready.
I know Alan St. Maximin is coming because he played 70 minutes in the Carabao Cup game.
Yeah, looks like Gallagher's well forward now. Chalobah's probably gone as a right back.
They scored.
Yeah, Chalobah's gone right back, and Lewis Hall has gone as left back. Newcastle's coming in, and there we go. Newcastle scores with Joe Willock. I mean, it was coming, man. I'm not even gonna lie. It was coming, wasn't it? It was coming, and what a goal from Joe Willock as well. I'm not even surprised though. I'm not even surprised. I swear, I'm not. I'm not surprised because if there was a team that was going to score, it was going to be Newcastle.
Miguel Almiron was toying with Koulibaly there.
Yeah, Miguel Almiron, not just Koulibaly, he was toying with Lewis Hall as well. So we went with the back four. There was a change in formation. I don't know when it happened, but it did happen, and. Is he offside? Is he offside? Please be offside. Please be offside. Is he offside? Is Almiron offside? Oh, what a shot from Joe Willock. First time shot. Miguel Almiron laying that off.
Seems offside, doesn't he?
Yeah, is he offside? Are we going to check that? Are they going to check this or not really?
No, I don't think so.
It's not offside, man. It's not offside. Yeah, Miguel Almiron on that left side. So we've gone from a back three, which defensively looked like we were trying to shut them off, but then all of a sudden we went with a back four. Maybe Potter thought that it's time to try and go for the win. And as soon as we did that, Miguel Almiron toyed with Lewis Hall, then he toyed with Koulibaly. Koulibaly should have done better. And this is what I've been saying in recent times. Koulibaly, for me, is starting to become a bit of a suspect for me. Even though I rate this guy, I wanted him from Napoli. He, like so far at Chelsea Football Club, is been a suspect. Really has. injuries as well, and at the same time, dodgy moments, and Miguel Almiron running amok, setting up Joe Willock for first-time shot. We don't have anyone that can even shoot like Joe Willock. We don't have anyone who can shoot like Joe Willock. Sad, bro. It's sad state, bro. We're in a sad state of affairs. But am I surprised? No. Did I expect? Did I say expected loss? XL? Yes. Even though in my preview I went with some optimism that maybe we'll get a draw. We can probably still get a draw, 1-1. We could potentially still get a draw. Where the goal will come from, I don't know. We will have to deploy everyone now. Just get in Hakim Ziyech, get in Aubameyang. Yeah, Hakim Ziyech, I don't know. Does he look like he's going to come on?
I don't think so.
God knows. Yeah. But I have to say, I mean, Newcastle have dominated this. Like we've not really done much, except for one shot from Gallagher.
I mean, now the scoreline seems pretty fair, doesn't it? Comparing it to the match.
I'm surprised no one in the live chat wants to talk about, why isn't Mendy saving that? Why isn't this? Why isn't that? If it was Kepa, the first thing people would be saying, oh, Mendy saves that. Mendy saves that. And then all of a sudden, no one was. Do you know what? I might just tweet that out. I'm going to say Mendy saves that. Mendy saves that.
I mean, Joe Willock hit it as if he was Karim Benzema.
What a hit from Joe Willock and Newcastle. Do they go above? Do they go?
Someone in the chat said Bettinelli saves that.
I should have tweeted that. Bettinelli saves that. Valan, thank you so much for the super chat. Can't wait for Yunus' video now on his visit.
I don't think he's going to give it out that easily.
Nah, he said he will. But I know. He's already told us in the WhatsApp, so I know what he saw. So you guys will get to hear that from his video. President Jafar, thank you so much for the super chat. We chased Koulibaly for 5 years. Our scouting department is atrocious. See, the thing is, should have got Koulibaly a while back.
Yeah.
But now, he seems like he's a bit out of his depth.
Napoli sold him at the correct time, haven't they?
And Napoli got in some
Kim Min-jae.
Yeah, so Korean guy, is he?
Yeah.
Bro, he's good. Hakim Ziyech coming on. Mason Mount coming off. Mason Mount. What's the assessment on Mason Mount? You know how outside there's an emoticon? There's an emoji like this? Hakim Ziyech is on. I'm excited. Let's see what Ziyech is about to do. Kai Havertz is on as well. Armando Broja off. I have to say, Armando Broja he worked hard. Never had any support. He didn't have any support. Cucurella in. So Lewis Hall is off, yeah? Lewis Hall is off?
Oh, Havertz. Oh, I was a bit wrong. I wasn't like 72 minutes. 12 minutes off.
You were definitely a bit off.
But I was correct on the substitution though.
But once again, Sai, why is Potter reacting once we go behind? Like, why didn't we make those changes before?
I mean, we look pretty good till that point.
Pretty good?
We were not... I mean...
As in defensively, you're talking?
Defensive. I am talking...
What about winning? What about taking the game to the opposition?
I mean, has he set us up to win today? I don't
Yeah,
think so.
that's the thing. I don't think he set us up to win, though. I don't think he set us up to win. He
None
set
of
us
our
up to get a draw.
none of our fans expected to win also, because I have seen many predictions and none of them have been a Chelsea win.
Yeah, predominantly everyone thought it was going to be a Chelsea loss. Some people thought it would be a draw. Diallo, thank you so much for the super chat. Koulibaly is not it. His body position and reading of the game is always wrong. 40 million for this. I'm not going to lie. He's turning out to be a suspect. I can't, even though as much as I wanted him to come to Chelsea Football Club, from what I've seen so far, and I know I'm going to be patient with him as well. Obviously, it's his first season adaptation, but some of the mistakes he's making, it's crucial. It is crucial. Damilola, thank you so much for the super chat. We have so many football. Can I swear? I think I can swear in the channel. Shit footballers, it's sickening. Yeah. Thank you, Miz. Potter has come out in several games to try and pull out a 0-0 draw. That is always going to rub fans wrong, and we aren't good enough defensively to get the result. Yep. I'm lifeless though. Like I don't have any emotions, man. I kind of had a feeling that it's going to be 5 without a win. Like I kind of had a feeling it was going to be that. So I'm emotionless at the moment. I don't feel anything anymore. I'm just looking forward to the World Cup. I hope it's a sensational World Cup and our Chelsea players do well. And hopefully there's no injuries in the World Cup for any of our key players. And after the World Cup, I expect a lot of business in the window. I do, because this team, if we don't add, and I know what Sai said, is people going to be available in January? This is why you brought in head of recruitment, director of recruitment. Find the players. I'm not a scout. You find the players.
But it will It will take time, but doesn't it, miss?
It will definitely take time.
They've come in this season itself. They have to understand Potter. Then they have to go scout, check, eye test, then stats test. So many things to do.
Eye test, stats test, blood test. All sorts of tests coming, man.
You remember last year we ran almost ancestry test also. We were checking we were checking the guys' personal relationships and all too.
The man is making sure.
So many too.
The man wants to make sure if there's any sort of Brazilian heritage, is there some Samba blood in them? Rejo Park, thank you so much for the super chat. Miz, so many players who shine at other teams come here and crap out. Why? What is it about Chelsea that makes players perform worse? It's the negative brand of football, isn't it, Rejo Park? Like, for some reason, we don't seem to be brave. You know, we saw Thomas Tuchel have similar issues last season and then the start of this season. And I know injuries play a big, issue, like injuries to Reece James and then Chilwell last season. I get it. It is detrimental, but where is the guts? Where is the bravery? As soon as those players get injured, we don't show. Look at the way Graham Potter set us up today. That lineup, that's ridiculous, man. That's ridiculous. But do you know what? I can't be mad at Potter because I've seen weird lineups from Tuchel as well. I don't know are these managers, they're just too scared to lose? Because ultimately, when you're scared to lose, you lose. You lose anyway.
You have to be scared to lose, Namas. Because Chelsea has never given any manager time. If you're not giving the manager confidence that whether you lose or win, you will get time. Obviously, they will have to set up to at least get us to draw the match, where we know we will be the underdogs.
But under the new management side, do you feel Graham Potter should feel like that? Why should Graham Potter feel like he's going to get the sack? Like, he won't. He should be a little bit more outrageous.
I mean, Tuchel the Thomas Tuchel thing is actually an example for Graham Potter in this way.
Wow, that's actually a good point. Kai. So,
I mean, we could have stayed with Tuchel. We could have given him the team and seen what he could do before bringing in Potter.
Do you think Sai, if this bad results continue, like even after the World Cup, do you think Bowley is that type of a owner and Iqbali, like they will pull the plug on Potter?
No,
So this is why I'm saying, why doesn't Potter just go for it then, man?
no. Bowley won't do it. That Baghdad won't do it. But can Potter be sure? Bowley and Baghdad know that they won't do it. But Potter can't be sure, can he, miss? Because Roman never gave any manager whiff of information that he was going to sack them. He would just come in, sack, you go, get the next guy in. Let's see what the other guy does.
But didn't Todd Bowley say that he's all about communication, collaboration? You know, he wants to have clear-cut, transparent communication. You think he would be
you can't
letting
believe
Potter
anything
know?
in the media that people say. Can you, miss?
Yeah,
Not all
true,
the time.
true.
As much as I agree with the guy, he has paid almost 2.5 to 3.5 billion for this club, and again extra money for Roman.
Some nice play from Chelsea. Cucurella into the box. Chelsea, can they score? No. Ah, that was close. That was good play there from Chelsea, though. Good one-touch passing. What happened there, man?
Kai couldn't get it.
Some really, really nice play there, man. Kai Havertz, Jorginho, Kovacic.
Broja
and
making
then
a difference.
that was a nice cross from Cucurella. Oh, if Kai just was able to tap that in. Wow, maybe it wasn't there. 80 minutes gone, ladies and gentlemen. Newcastle 1, Chelsea 0. To be honest, Newcastle probably deserves the lead. They have knocked on the door early in the second half. From a possessional standpoint, they have kept more possession. They have kept us in our half more. But we've shown signs of moments here and there where we can push and move into their final third. There was a chance from Gallagher, shot well saved from Nick Pope, and this latest opportunity. So let's see, man, if we can get ourselves a draw, man. I'll take a draw, Sai. I really will.
Chris, what do you think? Last year, Pep said, I can see what Arteta is doing with Arsenal. And look at how they are flying this year. Can we expect the same about Potter? If the transfer windows actually go to plan?
Yeah. I think this season, Sai, I think it's a bit of a write-off, man. I think we will have to accept that it's a write-off. And then hope that Graham Potter turns things around.
We can
from
write
next
this season off unless and until we get, as I said, 3 to 4 players in January.
Yeah.
Like almost Tottenham did last year, or Newcastle even.
Yeah. Conor Gallagher now, out wide. Chalobah put that ball through. Nicely done. Hakim Ziyech into the final third. Hakim Ziyech with the cross. It's been well defended by Newcastle. Jorginho picks up the ball. Koulibaly out wide to Cucurella. Cucurella to Christian Pulisic. Cucurella, Kovacic. Thiago Silva. Chalobah to Hakim Ziyech. Back to Chalobah. Newcastle now very deep defending. They are leading 1-0, so of course they want to protect that. But they're still pressing.
To the World Cup with no injuries.
Jorginho with Sorry, that was Kovacic. Kovacic with a poor pass, luckily enough. No, we've given them a free kick. Kovacic, not good game from Kovacic. Not a good game.
I want to
Not
see
been
what
good.
Yunus says.
Joe Willer coming off, ladies and gentlemen, the goal scorer. First time pass from Almiron. And Joe Willock with a first time shot. Wow.
Joe Willock, former Arsenal as well.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He's Arsenal, man. Always a thorn.
I mean, our players did ruin their season last year. Broja, Gallagher.
What a rubbish game, man. This is as a fan base, we deserve better, man. We deserve better. We deserve a lot better style, a lot better. What are they? I mean, Sai, what are they training? What are they doing in the training sessions? Sai, Chalobah said that they tried a few different things against Man City in the training session prior to that, and some of the things are coming off well. What happened in this game? What did they try in the training session this time?
I don't know. Actually, don't know.
Newcastle can challenge for the league if they go and add more firepower to their squad. You know they will. They're already scouting. Their scouting is well advanced. And
there is already a name they are gunning for.
Who?
James Maddison.
Oh, wow. Do you know how good he would be in their midfield?
Yeah. They're ready to throw the big money for Maddison.
Why are we after James Maddison, man? We need a James Maddison. This game needed a James Maddison for Chelsea.
You have two players similar to James Maddison with.
Don't tell me Mason Mount and Gallagher, bro. Don't tell me that. Please don't compare James Maddison and Mason Mount, man.
I mean, this fan base has been doing it a long time. So.
I mean, no disrespect to Mason Mount. I honestly think Mason Mount as a deeper player from midfield and getting into the box to score goals. He's not a creator. Mason Mount is not like an out-and-out creator. And he's not really an out-and-out scorer. I think Mason Mount should really concentrate on defensive game and then arrive at the box late. He should think about the defensive game and look to score goals.
Yeah.
For me, that is what Mason Mount is. Have the defensive quality, break down the play, interceptions, tackle hard, and then with the ball, move into the box deep, late. But start from deep. So obviously you'll have to have good ball playing ability. Maddison on the other side, Maddison for me can be creative, is a creative type of a player.
Yeah.
Reja Park is saying potty training. Wow, this Koulibaly is... Did you just see that? What he did to Almiron?
He might have taken... Man, this Koulibaly.
Yeah, Almiron too smart, and then Koulibaly knew exactly what he was doing. He knew exactly what he was doing, Koulibaly.
Rudy should
Too
have
much
stayed.
pace. Too much pace for Koulibaly. Poor game from Koulibaly. Poor game. Poor second half. Better first half. Definitely poor
Whole
second
season.
half. Season so far, poor. I would have to say poor. A couple of games he was playing good. Injury has
Nah,
hampered him, obviously.
other than the Everton and Tottenham game, I can't point out a single game where I can say
I think
he
I
has
think
been a
AC Milan
standout.
was all right. One of the AC Milan games was okay.
AC Milan had no one on that right side, miss.
Look,
I can't
overall
expect
he's not been good. Overall he's not been good.
not at all.
Kieran Trippier coming up now. Cucurella fouled by Kieran Trippier. So, live chat. Nearly 400 of you guys are live. How do you feel? Potentially 5 games without a win. Do you remember? Do you remember the last time we were 5 games without a win in the Premier League? What were you doing back then? Where were you back then? How old were you back then? 5 games without a win in the Premier League. Sai, do you remember the last time? 5 games without a win in the Premier League?
14-15
Wow.
or 15-16.
Yeah, should be saying
Jose's
15, 16.
Jose's second time.
The season he got sacked?
Yeah. Can you believe it? That was in my 6th class, you know.
Wow, bro. That's a long time ago. It's a long time ago. It's a long time ago. Some people are saying schooling. I was in high school, 15, 16. Bless you, Ms. Host as always. Much appreciated, man. Just no improvements. I feel happy Ms. made quite a bit of money thanks to Chelsea. Man, put a bet on Newcastle to win. Why
is
not,
it?
man? Why not? Why not? Why not, bro?
Hey.
Make some money out of it while you're at it. I just went to college. I was in year 9. Damn. I was 14. Now I'm 21. It's been a long time, man. It's been a long time. Damilola is saying, sorry, I was 16. Chelsea finished 10th that season, yeah. I was in London that particular year, December, with my family. And I watched Chelsea for the first time over there, Stamford Bridge. But obviously, I didn't get to see Jose. By then, it was Gus Hiddink.
I was 11 or 12, miss.
Wow. 7 minutes of added time. There's enough minutes. Salvage a draw, Chelsea. Come on. Please. Please salvage a draw. Regio Park. I was inventing Bitcoin. Well, the one thing you guys can do for me, ladies and gentlemen, let me have a look. How many am I off from 18,000 subscribers? Yes, it's smack bang 18,000. 18,000 subscribers, ladies and gentlemen. At least one thing to cheer about. Thank you to each and every one of you guys to get to 18,000. That's the only thing to cheer about today. That's the only thing to cheer about.
Congrats.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Comic, thank you so much for the super chat. Europa Conference League, here we come. Wow. Can you imagine if we get Conference League?
Miss, someone said Graham Potter's Chelsea is playing a new kind of pressing football called depressing.
Oh my God. It's not good. It's not good. It's It's not good at all. I mean, Sai, looking forward to Conference League?
I would rather not play in any European night, bro.
Same. I'd rather come like 11th or something, 10th.
Nah, 8th or something is fine. I'm fine with getting 8th one
What
season.
position is Conference League? What do you have to come?
7th? 7 or 6? How many teams go to the Europa? 1, nah? 5th is the Europa and 6th is Conference.
I'm sure there's more than 5, like 1 or 2 teams in the Premier League that go into Europa. Leicester was in Europa, weren't they, this season?
No, I
not
don't
really.
think so.
To be honest, I don't want to know the rules and regulation. I don't want to know. What is the rules to qualify? 5, 6 in Europa. There you go.
Yeah. Then 8.
5 and 6 in Europa, and then 7 probably conference. Yeah, 7th conference.
Then 8.
Or rather finish 8th. We need to focus on midfielders, players that can replace the likes of Kante. It doesn't matter what attack we have if our midfield. Yeah, man. What a sad way to move into the World Cup, man. We didn't see a victory in 5 Premier League fixtures. That's mad, you know. By the way, 3 losses, Sai. 3 losses in a row. When did that happen at Chelsea Football Club? 3 losses in a row.
Is this the bad with before the good?
But what's
Or
going
is
on?
this
Why are the
just
players fighting?
starting
Why are the
of the-
players fighting?
I mean, it's the 95th minute. The last thing Newcastle players can do is just flare our players up and they'll waste time.
Congrats, Miz. We win Conference League and complete set. Deshant. That's one completion of set that I don't need, man. I don't need that completion of set. Is Mendy up front? Am I seeing Mendy there?
Yeah. Mendy going to do an analysis.
Can this guy header the ball? Can he actually header?
I mean, he's 6'5", I would expect.
Ziyech with the free kick. And we have no goalkeeper. We have no goalkeeper. We have no goalkeeper. We have no goalkeeper. And Mendy is trying. He's trying. He's slower than Jorginho. He's slower than Jorginho. Oh, what a wild tackle there. It's all wild at the moment. Can Chelsea get an equalizer? No chance. Ziyech now. It's mad in the dunya. It is mad in the dunya. Mendy goes long. Mendy is still playing as midfield. Finally, he goes backwards. And the ball has reached to Newcastle. Chelsea players coming to defend. It's mad, bro. It's chaos. It's absolute chaos at the moment. This
We've
is how
done more in the past 10
is how-
seconds than we have done the whole match. Man.
This is how we used to play back in high school. It's mad, proper mad football. Just run. Goalkeeper sometimes going forward. It was all crazy.
Miss, as good as Kovacic is, you think he's holding us back?
I think there's something wrong with Kovacic, man. I think there's reports saying that he's unsettled. I think they're right. Ms. commentary gives me life. Oh, man. Is this a final last chance? Is this the last chance? Do we have a free kick? What's going on? I don't even know what's going on anymore. Oh, it's a throw-in. But
Even Newcastle's bench players are trying to get on us. Miss.
They need to stop these bench players. Who is this guy? Lascelles.
whoever it is a pretty good tactic.
Yeah, to waste more time.
Yeah, and our players fall for it.
For me, the highlight of the game from a Chelsea point of view is Mendy's run right at the end, man. That was beautiful. I loved it, bro. He was galloping. The long legs were coming out. He was gallop. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is 1-0 to Newcastle.
Mendy for
Congratulations,
DM
Newcastle.
petition.
It's fight. It's on. Kai Havertz. It's on. This is the best. This is for me the Chelsea highlight. Chelsea players caring. It's so beautiful to see. After the whistle, we care. We only care after the whistle. We want to fight. UFC. I want to see every 11 on 11 in the cage, in the octagon. Let's get ready to rumble. Come on. Are we going to see more fight, or is the fight finished? Oh man, I was getting excited about the fight. And it's continuing. Come on. Oh no, they're all hugging each other now, man. Get lost. So I really wanted to see the fight. Someone should have thrown a punch, man. How many matches do you get suspended for if you throw a punch?
I mean, after the match, maybe a 20,000 fine and 1 match ban.
20,000 fine. Reggio Park, we fought better than we played. Reggio Park, you're killing me today, man. You're killing me. Ladies and gentlemen, Newcastle United third with 30 points. Tottenham Hotspurs fourth, 29 points. Chelsea eighth. Fulham can potentially go in front of us if they beat Man United. We are eighth. We are just outside of the Europa Conference League position, which is exactly where I want it to be, unless we get top four. If we don't get top four, then be eighth.
Yeah.
Let's not push ourselves. Let's not stress ourselves. What to say, man? What to say? I expected a loss. Even though in my preview, I was trying to be optimistic to say a draw. No one, you know what, Sai? Not many actually predicted a win.
You can't miss.
Talk to me, Sai, man. I want to hear from you exactly how you felt about that game. Everything you felt about that game. I want to hear from you.
What a match, miss. I don't. Is this good enough? I don't understand. Is this
3 losses in a row?
What we are now?
3 losses in a row in the Premier League. 5 games, no win. You tell me if it's good enough. You tell me.
Is this what we are now? I've seriously got to think about it, because if this is what we are now, we've got to curb our expectations, miss. Big time. Either the squad has to be sold and get new players in, which is very hard. Very, very hard, because we've already spent almost like how much? 300 million last summer?
Yeah.
FFP is going to get us. At some point, it is going to get us.
Where do we go? What do we do?
Miss, you think they'll say sack Potter though?
No, they won't. It would be mad. It would be mad to do that. But how far can we go? How far will we go? How much will we drop?
Anything below 8th is fine for me. Above 16th and below 8th.
Yeah.
Can't expect more, miss. I don't know.
Oh, man.
I mean, you would be bluffing yourself if you are expecting more at this point.
Yeah. All right, time to give you guys my thoughts. First of all, Deshaun, thank you so much for the super chat. We can't even win a 5-post match. Yeah, Newcastle. I thought maybe we did all right actually with the fight. That was the most exciting part. For me, the exciting part was Mendy. The way he ran right at the end, that was amazing. His legs, it's like his legs couldn't keep up with his head and his body. His legs was trying to catch up.
Mendy for DM
was-
petition this.
That looked mad. That looked mad. He actually looked slower than Jorginho. Overall, I have to start from Graham Potter. I think today is the day where we have to start from Graham Potter. I don't think he set us up for the win. I really don't. I think he set us up for a hopeful draw. A hopeful draw. Not even like we're going to shut up shop. No, it was a hopeful draw. We started the match with Mason Mount, Gallagher, and Armando Broja up front, with Ruben Loftus-Cheek as right wing back, who got injured very quickly. And Azpilicueta came in, Lewis Hall, probably not the greatest second half, I have to say. In the second half, he got taken apart. First half, a lot better, but I can't sit here and bash Lewis Hall. I can't. He's an 18-year-old. These things are a bit too early for him. But we are in this stage because Cucurella can't play every match, and we don't have Ben Chilwell. So that's why we are here. And I'm sure the experience for Lewis Hall will be very, very good, which is good for him. Oba1, thank you so much for the super chat. Everything going to be all right. Go back, watch Black Panther. Yeah, some people are saying Black Panther, really, really good movie. I was a bit skeptic. Without Chadwick Boseman, obviously, he's passed away. I just can't associate Black Panther without him. Wakanda forever. But apparently, a lot of people are saying Black Panther is the real deal. So we'll have to watch that. Give me one reason not to throw Oba in the attack today. Alex Abich. Oh, he didn't play.
I'll give you many reasons why we shouldn't have put Oba in the team. The
Oba
guy
didn't
hasn't
even
been
come off the
doing-
bench.
No. It's good that he didn't come off the bench.
Why?
Have you seen the way he's playing, miss?
But he's
As
the
much as
only
he-
guy who can score goals for us, man. If we can't rely on him, then we might as well sell him in January.
I mean, if that was the expectation, the past 3 matches, we had almost many chances for him, miss.
True, but if we can't,
We can't
use
even
him,
expect, miss. It's not fully right to expect Oba will come off the bench and he will for sure score.
that's quite mad, man. That actually is quite mad.
And that too, looking at the injuries in the squad, I don't think Oba would have come on.
I didn't even think about that, man. I completely forgot about Aubameyang, but I think he should have come on, man. At least give us something. I know, I hear what you're saying, Sai. I do. Like, he's been wasteful in recent times. He has been. He has had his chances. He's not put it away. But if we can't rely on Aubameyang, Sai, then where are we? Where are we, bro? If we can't rely on him.
I would be more confident on Oba after this 1 month of training under Potter, miss.
Yeah, he's
I
not
want
going
him
to
to
the World Cup,
understand-
is he? He's not going
No,
to the
no.
World Cup. Yeah.
Gabon is not going to the World Cup, so
Yeah.
I would like to see him after 1 month under Potter, proper training, and then him understanding Potter, because he understood Xavi quite well in the winter transfer window. Xavi was given hell of a lot of time.
Yeah. Yeah, man. That's actually quite strange. Yeah, coming back to my analysis again. Alex, thank you so much for the super chat. Nah, Sai, when we trail 1-0, just throw in Oba and Broja together. True, man. Throw
Yeah,
the kitchen sink. Throw the
I
kitchen
agree,
sink.
but I don't think it would have worked, miss. Alex, I agree with what you say, but do you think it would have worked?
We won't know, will we? We won't know. At least we should have given it a go, man. I can't believe, seriously, that Aubameyang was unused. Like, for me, that's a bit mad. Matt, thank you so much. Oh, Matt, I was going to say, Matt, thank you so much for the super chat. This is Matt Law with the tweet. I'm losing my mind as well. I'm thinking Matt Law is giving me super chats. The only sacking Todd Bowley should be thinking about is himself as interim sporting director. I get why he did it and what the new ownership were up against, but this break is the time to hand over to the new recruitment team, support Potter, and let them plan the next 2 windows.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
3 Premier League defeats in a row for Chelsea for the first time since November 2015 from Nizaar Kinsella.
Wow. It's been a long time. Chelsea will go into the 6-week World Cup hiatus outside of the European places, 9 points behind Newcastle and 8 outside the top 4. Havertz squaring up with Newcastle players on the final whistle for emotions, anger, and disappointment. 3 Premier League defeats in a row for Chelsea for the first time since November 2015. Wow. 7 years ago. 7 years ago, ladies and gentlemen. 7 years ago. Chelsea have had their lowest average shots per game since 1997-98 season at 11.6 ahead of kickoff and had only 5 efforts today. What was our XG?
Hey, pretty good,
It's an improvement from last week.
I'll take it at this.
That's incredible, man. That's incredible. I might have to retweet this as well. With some claps. This is the way I tweet now. That's all I tweet. I don't say anything. I just clap. So yeah, talking about Graham Potter, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think we set ourselves up for a win today at all. It was looking for a hopeful draw. Conor Gallagher and Mason Mount, the creativity, as you saw, Nizaar said they've put on a defensive masterclass in the first half. Mod is saying the lads gave it all there though, so this goal doesn't count. What? Oh yeah, he's talking about how Potter's gonna. The lads gave it their all.
So the TL is going mad.
Yeah, the TL are already after Graham Potter. Let's see what's this.
Sky Sports is bantering Grealish. I sent in a tweet. Just check it.
Look at this. Graham Potter's Chelsea is playing a new kind of pressing football called deep pressing.
That is what I read out.
People are taking the piss with us, bro.
I mean, at this point, we got a laugh.
We do have to laugh. Check the last tweet, Miz. I just did that. Thank you, Shubra. 2 goals. Yeah, check this, man. 2 goals in 5 Premier Leagues games. Yep.
Miss, did you check the tweet that I put in? People are bantering Grealish,
Wish I could play like Almiron. Almiron with an assist.
Playing well too.
Grealish is playing well as well, but I think Almiron is playing out of his skin, man. Almiron is playing out of his skin.
He has better GA this season with performance, so...
Let's actually have a look what everyone is talking about. Thomas Tuchel was sacked for this from Stephanie. Joe Willock, midfielder, has been involved in as many Premier League goals for as any other Chelsea player so far this season in the league. 2 goals, 2 assists. Wow. What else is people saying? Lewis Hall created more chances 1, attempted more crosses 3, and suffered more fouls 3 than any other Chelsea player against Newcastle United. In fact, Hall was the only Chelsea player to create a single chance. Seriously, that is a shame on the experienced players. That is shameful. That is utter shame. Lewis Hall, an 18-year-old, trying to take the game to Newcastle, whilst some of our players in the likes of Mason Mount, who's looking for a bumper deal, is looking for 250k salary and a 6-year contract.
Miss, when is the Mount's contract up till?
I think soon.
2024, na?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Would you keep him?
I would, but I need quality around him. For me, he would probably be like like once we have world-class players, he would probably be a bench player for me. And then, he'll get those off the bench moments, and then he'll be a rotational player. He'll get to play. Right now, the reason why Mason Mount gets to play a lot is because there is no other quality around him. He is the best one that we have. Ask yourself, Si, when we had midfielders like Ballack, Frank Lampard, Ramirez, Essien, Mount wouldn't start in that team. Would Mount start?
I mean, we didn't
Juan
need
Mata.
any type of road runner type of players at that time. So
It's mad. All right, so let's go through the team. Edouard Mendy, what do you think about his performance?
8 out of 10 miss.
Because of that running.
It added a 4.
That run gave him four points. Look, he wasn't really called upon to do much, although Newcastle did have most of the possession, but it's not like they created clear-cut chances. But obviously, the shot was too good for him. I don't think he could have done anything better on that shot. That was probably just a bit too good. His running at the end looked sublime. I'll give him a 6, man. Trevor Chalobah, Kalidou Koulibaly, Cesar Azpilicueta. First of all, let's talk about Koulibaly. Koulibaly for me was a 3. He was rubbish. He really was bad. And I'm starting to get worried about this guy. This guy, better, he's going to the World Cup, so he's not even going to get a break. For me, he needs to start shaping up, man. So I am worried because Thiago Silva, once he leaves, if we are expecting Koulibaly to be the next Thiago Silva, I think we're in for a bit of a shock.
Yeah, I agree. And there is another pressure on Koulibaly too. Have you seen the number?
Oh,
The number
number. Yeah.
People will turn on him very quickly.
Yeah, man. President Zafar, thank you so much for the super chat. When we had Salah and KDB, they couldn't start. Yeah, exactly. Koulibaly for me was not good at all. Very, very poor. I mean, Almiron absolutely destroyed him. Almiron had his number. Trevor Chalobah was okay. I'm not going to lie. He was pretty good.
A 5?
Yeah, probably a 6. I'd give him a 6. Trevor continues with his good form since he's come in when Wesley Fofana was injured. Azpilicueta was taken off at half-time, right?
Yeah. He was pretty good till then.
Yeah, probably a 5, man. I can't give him more than a 5, bro. Seriously. Azpilicueta probably a 5. Jorginho, Kovacic. Kovacic for me 3. Kovacic was poor. Kovacic really poor. Passing was really bad.
We've got to think about this midfield a lot, miss. I think you have got some pretty good video ideas that this team has given. Midfield. Just speculation.
Jorginho probably wasn't that good either, was he, sir?
I mean, miss, Jorginho is there only for a reason. He is a very good regista, that's all.
Yeah.
He's not a DM.
Yeah.
He's not physically imposing himself, nor is he pacey. So, obviously, if he's not doing his regista work, he's not going to be good.
Yeah. No, you're right, man. You're right. A lot of people are actually disagreeing with the Chalobah thing. Look, it doesn't matter, man. I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, give him 5, give him 4. Who cares? Like, I don't really care.
I mean, it's pretty mad how we can say Chalobah is in a good form when we've been losing 3 on the bounce.
Yeah. I mean, what I'm trying to say is that Chalobah was better than Koulibaly, but is that good enough in this match? I don't know. But my focus was a lot on Koulibaly. He was horrendous. He was really horrendous. Jorginho for me was okay. Nothing special to say anything. But he was okay. He wasn't disastrous. Kovacic for me was disastrous. Kovacic's passing was awful. He was consistently giving the ball away. Ruben Loftus-Cheek got injured, so I can't really comment too much about him. Lewis Hall, probably the best player for us at halftime, and probably one of the worst players in the second half. I would have to say Miguel Almiron did the number on him quite a few times on that side, especially when we transformed to 4 at the back. When we all of a sudden it was Gallagher in right wing back, and then Conor Gallagher was in midfield. Like it just switched. I don't think Lewis Hall had a very good second half, but I don't want to sit here and bash him. He is young. He had a very good first half. That's probably the best way to look at it. Take the positives out of him. Armando Broja tried his best. He had no support.
Yeah.
5. For me, 5.
Yeah.
No more than 5. Mason Mount,
3. Yeah.
What do we?
I'll say.
What do we do? What do we say about this guy? Where are we with Mason Mount?
That is what I ask the people. Just come back to the basics and just deconstruct what you want out of a midfielder and check whether Mount has that or not.
Yeah, Thomas Tuchel, you can overcome one loss, a short period, but it cannot be too long. Otherwise, nobody trusts the process no more. This is what I was saying the other day. Thomas Tuchel was saying that in the podcast. Live chat. Let us know. Let us know how you feel about Mason Mount. Shubra is saying 2. Narayanan is saying 2.
The live chat is ruthless today.
Lil Boy Blue Notes is saying 3. Adolf is saying Mount only intensity and pressing.
Pressing what? I've not seen him press too much though, because Newcastle players haven't been that bad.
Mount didn't press, like we didn't press as a team anyway. Mount is not good enough, let's be honest, and stop sugarcoating. Yeah, I've said it in recent times, it's not been good enough. Gallagher, sorry?
3. I mean, they both were even, weren't they?
They were both even. Gallagher at least had a shot on target.
Yeah. Pretty good shot too, but I can't give him extra points for that.
Yeah, he was a
Mendy's run was funny. That is why I gave him a point. But Gallagher, he doesn't get points for.
And
shot.
Gallagher was a proper road runner as well. So he was just.
Yeah.
He was a centre back at one point, defending. He was a wing back. He played centrally at times. He was then moved into midfield. Not good enough. Not good enough. Overall, not good enough, ladies and gentlemen. It's been quite pathetic. What do we do? This is my...
Miss. You gave the ratings for each and every player on our team. Now, you and the live chat. I want you guys to rate the manager's performance today also. Because we have to start rating the manager's performance too.
3. And that's a very, very good question. So, very good question. We have to start rating Potter. Rate Potter. 3 out of 10. It's a very good question from Sai. Lineup, horrendous. Because the lineup gave me the impression you're not looking to win, which is a bad sign from a Chelsea manager. Bad sign. Second one, why were you looking to only react once we were behind? Why didn't you take the game to them? Newcastle came out in the second half with all guns blazing.
Yeah, we couldn't miss. Because we would have left a lot of space behind. And Joelinton and Miguel Almiron are very quick. Our centre backs aren't quick, miss.
So then what do we do, bro? Do we just set up defensively?
We can't do anything. That is why I was confused.
I feel like at least if we have some sort of a structure, if we at least have a belief that, okay, we're going to play a high line. We're going to try and stay more compact. High line, but close to each other. And have the wingers wide. and then counter press when we lose the ball, win the ball back. We don't show aggression, man. We don't show aggression. We don't show any sort of belief that we're going to win. You know, it's
And another
quite
thing,
mad.
the live chat. Let's see how many people are Potter out already. I want to see how many people are Potter out already.
Players haven't understand their roles. I think we should be more patient. Let's see how we play after the break. Potter didn't have much time though, but he has been disappointing decently. Do you know what, Narayan? That's a nice comment, but I kid you not. When we went through AC Milan win, Wolves win, AC Milan win, Crystal Palace win before that, and I think also Aston Villa win, there was a lot of people that were saying to me, people understand their roles more under Graham Potter. During that phase of where we were winning quite a few games and we did the double on Milan, a lot of the fan base was saying Chelsea players look like they understand their roles under Graham Potter. So now all of a sudden, players don't understand their roles? What happened? What happened all of a sudden? Players are focused on World Cup. I'm not surprised. I'm still Potter in. Don't be surprised if we start winning after the World Cup ends. I hope so, man. I hope. That's the only thing. That's the only thing I can think of is after the World Cup, into the transfer window, we do our level best to get the right players in, and then we go again. That's the only thing. Honestly, we're gonna end it, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button before you go. But the final message that I want to say to you guys is: look, it's not good how we've ended it. It's obviously not good enough. But my only holding point, things that I'm holding on to is the fact that after the World Cup, hopefully the players come out with a better mindset, with a clearer mindset, and in January we get some business done. That's the only thing I'm thinking of. We need to get business done. We need to get minimum 3 players in. Minimum. Once we get that, let's hope Graham Potter can turn things around. But as I said, keep your expectations low, man. Keep your expectations low. I don't think we're going to make top 4. It'll be very difficult. Very, very difficult. There is no way we are catching Man City and Arsenal. There is no way we are catching them. They are now so many points ahead. So many. Newcastle are starting to solidify their position in the top 4. And then you have a mad battle between Spurs, Man United. Even Brighton are throwing themselves in the mix. We'll try our level best to get the 4th position. But it's not looking good. It's not looking good. It really isn't looking good. Ladies and gentlemen, before you go, smash the like button. I always like reading Easy Money Snipers comments. Miz, I refuse to lower my expectation. We won the Champions League 2 years ago. For F's sake, we need to sack this guy. I know, I hear you, bro, but it ain't going to happen, Easy Money. It ain't going to happen. So you can ask for it, but it ain't going to happen. You're going to have to think, how do we improve elsewhere? What do we do elsewhere? You can sit there and want the guy out. It won't happen. So that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so. All right, ladies and gentlemen, take care and see ya. I'll catch you guys soon. Do look out for my review, which is going to be dropping in the next half an hour. Until then, see ya.